The city that never sleeps plunged into darkness. A perfect storm of strong winds, high tides and a surge of seawater has paralyzed lower Manhattan. Overnight, water poured into tunnels and underground car parks. This picture shows the flooding of a subway station through the lift shaft. No one here has seen anything like this before.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's a hurricane. What the hell is this?
And water isn't the only danger. A power station exploded on the east side of the city. Elsewhere, fires broke out in terrifying scenes as emergency services struggled to cope. This is Breezy Point in the borough of Queens, where the fire department said 50 homes were destroyed.
It started in one building, and because of the headwind, it was blowing across. So far, it's involved about 5 buildings. 3 of them collapsed. There were numerous trapped civilians down there. Water going up the block. We couldn't get any apparatus down the block due to chest-high water.
Millions of residents were told to stay at home, fill their baths with water and stock up on candles and food.
Don't call 911 unless it's a real life-threatening emergency. And number 2, don't go out and don't drive. You're just blocking the emergency vehicles from getting where they want to go.
The coast of New Jersey was the first part of the eastern seaboard to feel the full force of the hurricane. It brought not just high winds, rain and floods, but heavy snow.
By 7:15, high tide was getting ever closer, and that meant large sections of Atlantic Avenue here in the heart of Atlantic City were starting to become submerged underwater.
It's still pitch dark and too early to know the full extent of the damage. Further up the east coast, this was a street on the Atlantic coast of Connecticut. Falling trees have added to the dangers. Many have taken refuge in emergency shelters.
The Red Cross is operating over 100 shelters all along the East Coast. So our main priority right now is making sure that our shelter residents have a safe place, a hot meal, and a cot to sleep on.
Millions are now without power, and no one can predict when the lights will come back on. Wall Street is to be closed for a second day. The cost to the economy is already estimated to be in the tens of billions of dollars. Emily Buchanan, BBC News.